Hey guys, this is Juno and welcome back to another Summoners War video. Today I created the Steel Fortress team from the recommendation I got from a previous video where I helped out an account trying to create a better Steel Fortress team for him. In that video, somebody commented saying that I should put in an Urgar to make the runs more safer because you have another beneficial blocker. I tried out that team, 30 runs, I did fail once, although this is pretty rare. I did notice it being safer, but the average clear time is around 50 seconds. Now this also varies. Sometimes I see 40, sometimes I see 50, sometimes I see 30, depending on how the AI performs and how everything goes. The team is exactly the same, whereas I don't have Maximilian, so I will be using Gina. It is scaled up. It does have skill 3 maxed. Well, actually that's everything maxed, so I will be able to use this skill in the waves in between. And then we have an Urgar that we pulled from our Punisher Crypt team. Same Urgar and also the same Brandia. Now, I can make my Brandia hit harder. I've noticed that is also a flaw because if it doesn't land all the debuffs, sometimes when we fail to strip the shield, we don't do enough damage to kill off the boss. And I'm like, I can make this hit harder by decreasing the crit rate to 85% because this is a wind element. I do get that crit buff and make the Brandia hit harder. However, this Brandia is also being used in Punisher. So Punisher is a light dungeon and we do not get that elemental advantage. And in that case, there might be cases, it does happen guys, where Brandia does not crit. I don't want to go into that state, so I have to keep this 100 crit rate. Reason why we're not going to be changing it, and you will see prolonged runs because it fails to kill the boss when they have the shield. The main 3 units that you want to rune up if you have the Punisher team already built in the way that you have seen the video or my previous video is the Lauren, Gina, and Zinc. Now Zinc goes first. I thought Zinc always uses skill 3, but that wasn't the case, so that could also prolong runs. So this is where we really want AI to kick in. We wish that Comptos would do something about this. Or maybe not even AI, give us the option to select the skill that we want to use in each round. If we could do that, then obviously all these runs will be crystal clear. But we know that Comptos is not going to do that. It is what it is. We have to work with what we have. Zinc goes first on double will guard. And I just maxed out skill 3 just to get that additional damage. We're doing additional damage here by defense, more skill 3 accuracy, although it is less helpful for the boss stage because it will in most cases not use skill 3 as we're hoping it uses skill 3 on wave 1 and 3. It's on defense, crit damage defense, and then we have the Gina going right after on fatal focus to do decent, well, to clear the remaining units. And I do believe she has perfect AI if their HP is under a certain threshold, additional damage by attack, skill 3 crit damage, and also more additional damage by attack and other stats. Then we have the Lauren going on double will fight for more damage. Just a typical Lauren, not that special to be fair. And then we have the Urgar and then finally the Brandia moving. Now if we see this, we will see cases where everything goes perfectly. The Urgar recommendation is really just to make everything safer. See here, this is like one of the worst runs that could happen. Gina didn't use skill 3. Zinc wastes the skill 3. We just wasted all the skills here. Actually, we didn't, because now that will allow us to use skill 3 combo in the next stage. But again, who knows? Maybe they'll derp again. Let's see. Nope, this time it went well. There you go. Perfect AI. We did land it. The beneficial blocks, so this run should be good. The weekend goes there as well. There's no shields. Oh, but we still fail to kill. Is it my fault if I can't kill it with 4 debuffs? So we need 5 debuffs, unfortunately. A way to fix this is give more accuracy to Urgar. Urgar currently has only 40 something accuracy. I think with the artifact is close to 60%, but really shouldn't that be enough? Again, we failed this. Okay, this is not good. We wasted so many crucial skills there. Didn't use skill 3 again. Let's see. Okay, thankfully we gained enough attack bar there. Oh my goodness, wait, she didn't have skill 3, that's why. Oh my goodness. But it does seem safer. Because look at that, multiple beneficial blocks. And now there's a defense buff that we failed to strip. Does Urgar skill 3 also strip? I think it needs to. Doesn't look too good, right? I think we haven't seen a clean run in the past 2-3 runs right now. I think average is like 40-50 seconds. We don't want that. Although it's still faster than my previous team. My previous team was pretty slow. I was going for the more conventional team, and that team wasn't even that safe, or at least compared to this one. Oh my goodness, I hate this. It's so bad. How do you guys make this more consistent? Is Ken the better option? I mean, I got a recommendation saying that Urgar was good, so that's why I'm doing it. I'm guessing that Ken brings in the branding, which makes Brandia's one shot a little more consistent. In this team, we need Brandia to have 5 debuffs to one shot, unfortunately. Why did you not use skill 3? Damn it. So it still happens, guys. We missed it. Okay. Thank you. Oh my goodness, Urgar, you suck. I hate Urgar. I think it's not good. I don't like it. I don't like it. I tried it, guys. It's just not it. I think Ken is better. I think there's a reason why people use Ken, but I don't know if my Ken will work because my Ken is being used for R5. Yeah, I think Ken is the way. The thing is, even with Ken, I can't switch the build. Well, I could actually make these two hit a lot harder. Dude, that makes it so much better actually. Turn order is still good, although Laura needs to be 1 speed faster or 2 speed faster, maybe even. I think what we have to do first is make the Zinc hit a lot harder. And thankfully that's a lot easier now because we don't need the crit rate. So we can get rid of this. Okay, that looks better. So will that do it? Turn order wise, okay, let's just try to give 1 more speed to Gina. Come on, just get 1 more speed, please. Perfect. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Let's try it. I think this will be safer. I hope. My Ken is not on the damage build though. Oh my goodness, it derped again already. But at least here, Ken will use, yeah, his skills to clean up so that Brandia can save her skills. Wait, freak. The Lauren missed defense break. What a joke. Yeah, that has to be a joke. Oh, didn't use skill 3. Perfect. Oh, I already used skill 3. That's why. I hate the Zinc. Zinc is so bad. Dude, Zinc is just a garbage unit. Their AIs are so bad, it's not even funny. So we don't have attack buff, but that should be compensated with Ken using skill 3 to skill 2, which should be a branding somewhere. There you go. So at least there's another unit that could clean up. Usually we can't clean up with Urgar though. Damn, we don't have a fight set here. I just noticed these are... You know what? I'm gonna max my Ken too. I'm sick of it. Skill 3, come on, go to skill 3. Perfect. I guess we want to get rid of something here for a fight set. Okay, that's enough. Perfect, because that's 33%. Okay. And I believe for R5 it's 24%, so that still makes it 100%. This will work. We have a fight set. Nice. We did it. Even when it didn't use skill 3, perfect. So we clean up here. Good, good, I like it. Oh my goodness, this is bad. We don't have skill... Oh my goodness. Oh, there's too many debuffs. It had to use skill 3. Okay. That's good, but we don't freaking have skill 3, so that's bad. Oh, wait, we connect? We connect. Perfect. Okay. I think that's good. That's good. Let's see the average of this. Because if this is less than 40 seconds, I guess, then this is definitely the keeper. Nice. Okay. Yeah, adding the fight set was crucial. Ken cannot clean up here, unfortunately. If Ken hits harder here, then the average time will be even slower. That's also bad. Freak. Okay, perfect. It didn't use skill. Oh, because skill 3 was used. That's really good. We have skill 3 here for the early branding, and then we should kill right here. Perfect. Yeah, the branding, I think, allows you to still kill the boss, even with 4 debuffs. So I think if this average is quicker, this is the winner. Because as you guys have seen the previous average of 30 seconds, like I said though, it is bound to go back and forth. I have seen 40 seconds as well, 30 seconds. But if this shows 30-second averages, then I'm going to keep this. And I will say that Ken is better than the Urgar. Yes. And also, I think Ken will do skill 2 there as well if it's maxed. But mine is not maxed, so we just went for skill 1. The fact is that Ken does decent damage, so even with 4 debuffs, I think it has a chance to kill. Urgar does not have that. Unless you make it a much harder hitting build. Which then makes it less reliable in the Punisher, because Punisher could go for it and kill it quickly. Yeah, this is more reliable. Definitely more reliable. Look at that damage. So now we more than enough to kill. This is the one. It's more consistent. It's so different already. You guys have seen that the previous team, there are so many times where things could go wrong, where the time will be 40 seconds, a minute. Yes, if it's quickest, it's 24 seconds, but here is pretty consistent, with it being around the 20 to 30 second mark. Really good. Really good. I'm not going to deny the fact that maybe the previous team is safer overall, but I think probably in like 100 runs, that's going to be, or maybe even 1,000 runs, that difference is going to be minimal. And the overall average will negate the fact that it loses maybe 1 or twice more than the Urgar team. Because a lot of people like it being a speed team, like really quick, than being an average of 50 seconds. Because if you multiply that with 30, what? That's a whole lot, right? That's almost 30 minutes. Or it's actually 25. While as this one, if the average is 30 seconds, so much quicker. So much quicker. Is it 25? Am I wrong? Because I assumed a minute times 30 is 30 minutes. 10 seconds from 30 runs is 300 seconds. So that's 5 minutes. Right? Yeah, that's 5 minutes. So 25 minutes. If I'm wrong, let me know. I'm not that good at math. Not all Asians are good at math, okay, guys? Freaking hate this dungeon. So you guys can see that the average clear time is much quicker, right? The first clear time is around the same. Average clear time 34 seconds, but I failed 3 times. What do I do? What do I do? Oh, I need skill 2 maxed as well. Huh. I mean, am I spending my Devilmons on something I shouldn't? But I mean, we do see that there's a higher chance to land that beneficial block. Oh crap. I hope that makes us safer. But this is indeed the worst dungeon in the game. I mean, I guess maybe the accuracy set definitely helped. I don't know. But we need that fight set. Or we have to give a better damage dealing set onto this stupid Megan. Okay, so after making those changes, like scaling up the zinc, so that skill 2 will land beneficial block. I went 30 runs without failing twice actually, because I want to make sure that it wasn't just a fluke. Pretty sure it's still a fluke. I'm gonna still fail here and there, but it definitely looks a lot safer than it was before, and the average clear time is around 30 seconds, not the 50-second that we saw with Urgar. So I think I'm gonna keep this team, and this is the reason why people go with Ken rather than the Urgar, because the Ken just outputs a lot more damage, where it makes the Brandia skill 3 more consistent to kill off the boss. No like second round shenanigans. Just so that you guys can see it one more time, the ending runes and such, I'm gonna keep those negative 20+% on certain elements because they do help. I got a 22%, so I don't know if I need that one. Yeah, but these damage reduction for certain elements definitely helps. Reason why I want to start farming this. Somebody also recommended the Patrick team for Punisher, so I might try that. But here is the Ken on Blade Will Fight. This is the Ken that I still use in Solo Art 5. Reason why I didn't want to change it too much. We have the Lauren, the same Lauren, didn't change. We have the Gina. Now, if you could make the Gina hit harder, which I can, I just need to use swap a little more. I could definitely lose the fight set on Ken and put accuracy back on, which again might make the runs a little safer, as higher chance to land a beneficial block. Brandia is the same Brandia that we use for all the dungeons. Now, knowing that we could use the Patrick team and Punisher, assuming that we do not use the Brandia in that, I'm not too sure, but I'll have to take a look. If that's the case, I could change the Brandia to have only 70. Actually, to have only 76% crit rate, because in this dungeon we get the 33% crit rate from Ken, and then for Solo R5 we get 24% from another unit, right? So by doing so, we could get a harder hitting Brandia, which maybe will make the run safer. And then finally the Zinc on Double Will Guard. So that was it for this, guys. Again, I still want to vocalize that I hate this dungeon, but it's at a point where I can't ignore it anymore. I have to farm it a little more so that I could get better artifacts. It just sucks that I have to farm this. So I know that if I have to farm it, a lot of people that's playing the game will still need to farm it as well. They tend to kind of skip this or try to ignore this, but sadly it gives you a crucial artifact that is pretty strong in the game. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, guys. I'm hoping that with this and figure out the things here, I could help other accounts more easily, with more ease, but heavily rune reliant, to be fair. I don't think everybody could build this, because there are certain damage thresholds to make this safer. Yes, it can work, but I just want to tell you that the chances of it failing 3 times in every 30 runs is going to be a lot higher, unfortunately. That was it, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.